Hello, Kensington Knights. So today you're going to do your second reading response. You're going to read story number 1 and story number 2. You're going to break them down using the graphic organizer that I've given you. You should have received it in the mail. And you are going to discover a common theme between both stories. That means it's a theme that fits both story number 1 and story number 2. So you're going to put your first and last name and today's date on your paper. Explain the theme that fits both stories. Quote accurately from the text to support your thinking. Use a minimum of 2 paragraphs with at least 4 sentences in each paragraph. Use complete sentences, correct spelling, punctuation, and capitalization. Here's your rubric, and here's an example of what I'm looking for, or what we're looking for. I have included layout heading, student included name and date written correctly. That's first and last name. There's no requirement for title or author because it is 2 passages. Okay, you'll just simply refer to it as story number 1 and story number 2. Student compares 2 stories and develops one common thematic statement that applies to both. Explains the theme for each story and quotes accurately from the text to support their thinking. There's a minimum of 2 paragraphs with at least 4 sentences in each paragraph. The format is, the font is Arial and the font size is 14. Spelling conventions uses complete sentences, correct spelling, punctuation, and capitalization. An example of the assignment expectations are a common theme between 2 picture books, Fly Away Home by Eve Bunting and Owl Moon by Jane Yolen, is keeping hope alive takes effort. For example, in Owl Moon, the little girl describes how Pa said, if you go owling, you have to be quiet. Even though at first they didn't see an owl, she never said a word because she still hoped to see an owl. On her way home, she reflected on having seen the owl and realized that you have to realize all you have to go owling was hope. In Fly Away Home by Eve Bunting, Dad and Andrew try to be invisible because they are homeless and are living at the airport until they can get an apartment. Andrew sees a bird get caught in the airport and is trying to get out. He tells the bird, "Don't stop trying." Andrew has a friend named Denny. They dream of getting a home. Andrew makes a promise to Denny that if we get out of this place, your mom and your grandmom can come live with us. Making plans is a sign of hope. At the end of this story, Andrew gets angry and almost loses hope. But he remembers the bird and continues to hope. As you can see, hope is something that is precious and takes effort to keep. So today you're going to complete reading response number 2, comparing themes across 2 texts. I can compare themes across 2 short stories by examining the story elements. This is just like what we did with Owl Moon. It's just like what we did with Fly Away Home, except you have 2 passages that you have not read before. There will be no guided practice today, so no live reading. However, I will be on the line there to help you if you have any questions about what the expectations are for this assignment. You can do this. You've got this. We've worked hard on theme. Remember that theme has to be present in the beginning, the middle, and the end. Okay? Right on, Knights.